Oh my gosh, I am so excited. We are going to do an afternoon tea created by me. I was feeling a little bit like the White Rabbit today, a la Alice in Wonderland.
I'm late. I'm late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late.
But I'm ready to get super zen and share with you so much. Like, I have fallen in love with afternoon tea, not only with afternoon tea, but with tea itself. Like, I'm getting into all of the details, and we're going to share how to connect traveling and having this amazing experience, well, really these amazing experiences, because it's been a few, with bringing that like home and doing it for yourself and creating this wonderful special time. I don't know, maybe every week.
Okay, so you're saying that travel has motivated this for you?
Yes, travel absolutely sparked my love of tea. My first time going to an afternoon tea was with my friend Melinda. We were in Chandler, Arizona. Then, when we were in Ireland, I was noticing all of these different places that offered afternoon tea, and it had been so much fun before. I wanted to do it again.
Melissa gets so giddy with tea time. Now, I like tea time where you're hitting a golf ball. That's the kind of tea time I like. Strawberries and cream tea. Oh, look.
Oh, that looks beautiful.
Sure does look pretty, doesn't it?
When I saw that the Morrison Hotel we'd be staying in offered a gentleman's tea option, I booked tea time for Chris and me. I went with a fancy pants tea for myself.
And I was pretty happy with my manly tea time goodies.
The 5 o'clock tea or afternoon tea tradition was started by Catherine de Braganza, a Portuguese princess. When she arrived in England to marry King Charles II, she brought along a casket of tea. While the British had tea before Catherine's arrival, they did not have this lovely ritual of eating sweets with it on fancy porcelain. She brought those. 5 o'clock tea is served every day at Tivoli Palace. Not only that, I wanted to get more familiar with tea as a whole, so when we got to Portugal, we did something extra special that I can't wait to share.
So if you watch this channel and you've followed some of the videos that we've done, you know Melissa really goes all out. She always does.
I haven't finished putting it together yet.
Yeah, but I've been seeing you getting ready, and it was a kind of getting ready that's like, I'm not even gonna come close. I'm gonna stay away, because she was really zoned in.
Just to share with you, like, where I was doing all of this cooking, it's looking at least okay right now. And thank you, Chris, for cleaning up, because I dashed out to get my hair done and I left dishes in the sink. And
Should we do a tour of the clean kitchen that I did?
oh, I don't know if you want to get too ahead of yourself, because this is my
Well, everything had to dry.
Well, but there's a towel just...
Yeah, I don't know. Must have been one of the kids.
At any rate, it's looking way better than I left it, and I thank you. But this is not a huge space. This is not much countertop. It was a little bit intense, and Chris was wise to stay far, far away. In case anyone watching this is in Porto, I picked these up at Violetta's Creative Studio today. They do a beautiful job, and they're super sweet. Okay, if I'd done a little more planning, it might be even prettier, but that's pretty nice. So I'm putting on little saffron shortbread cookies made using a Martha Stewart recipe. My pan was a little bigger than it should have been, but hopefully they turned out. And then I'm not 100% that I'm doing this right, but I feel like every place has always done desserts on top, scones in the center, and savories on the bottom, which I just realized I have one more treat I have to grab. So I just want to cut some small pieces out of this. Hopefully they cut. They've been in the freezer for hours. Oh, good. I found this on Instagram. They're like peanut butter, chocolate, banana. Goodness. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Now I'm putting a couple of my favorite croissants, the scone course. They're vegan and gluten-free, so they maybe look a little different, than your standard scone. They're delicious though, and healthy, and I will put a link to the recipe down below. I'm so hungry though. Oh my God, you guys, I have barely eaten despite being in the kitchen most of the day. It's like I didn't have time. And then I ran. And then, do you know how many steps I put on today? This is why I'm like, I feel like the White Rabbit. Hold on, wait for it. It's gonna be worth it. I got 1,087 calories burned, or like my move thing, and steps, 19,479 steps today, because before I started cooking, we walked to the gym. I did this awesome Ritmos class, which is like this dance class. So good. And then we got back and I started cooking. And it is now 7:11. Like we are late for afternoon tea.
Okay, honey. So let's speed it up. I thought you were hungry.
Well, I'm hungry and I have a lot to say. Then we have little chicken salad sandwiches and little cucumber sandwiches with the crust cut off on gluten-free vegan bread. Chris, I might need your man muscles.
Sorry, dear. I think we're gonna need utensils. Utensil. Ooh.
How does it smell?
Intense. Smells like tea.
Look at that. It's Sencha Rosa, and we picked it up at Cha Camellia. We learned about Cha Camellia by chance while we were living in the Algarve. When we moved to Porto, visiting Cha Camellia's tea plantation was at the top of my list of things to do. The plantation is located about 40 minutes north of Porto. Rita gave us a wonderful tour that ended with a terrific tea tasting. She mentioned that tea rituals like afternoon tea are less common in Portugal. Here, people typically drink tea to ease or cure an ailment. Since our visit, I've noticed signs on store shelves that promote tea's healing powers, just like she said.
Ever seen an apple tree that looked like this?
This is tea right here.
Does it smell
This
like
is what
tea?
you harvest. No, it doesn't.
You gotta cook
it doesn't have any like strong scent to it. I don't think. It's just, it smells fresh. But here, you smell.
We learned that tea leaves have to be harvested before they get too big, or they won't taste good.
They become quite big, and inside they will have 3 seeds.
So this is the seed broken open.
Mm-hmm.
How cool is that? So it breaks open, this comes out, and becomes your next tea plant.
Yes, that's a seed.
I've got the whole circle here.
And this one, you can see they are slightly different, but they are all Camellia sinensis. And what we do is we harvest them, and when we produce tea, we always separate them in different batches.
And it's a strawberry, or? Yeah, I mean,
There's
it's so little.
You can try
Is it
it?
safe?
Well, I eat them without cleaning themselves.
Okay.
Nature.
Still living?
Na-
Those are different. Like, it's good. It's sweeter than a strawberry almost. It looks like a raspberry, doesn't it? Isn't that nice?
That's good. Those are kiwi trees, believe it or not. I've never seen a kiwi tree.
Neither have I. It's pretty exciting.
Okay, I think it needs to steep for 90 seconds. Is that the term you use?
Steep is correct.
I think hangry is starting to set in. Come on, steep, steep,
Both of us.
steep, steep.
Well, I think we're close.
Hanging with Melissa, I kind of pick up the things that, she gets into. So I also learned that tea, if it's too hot, the water's too hot, it can make it not taste very delicious if you don't steep it long enough, or if you steep it too long. Like with everything, it's always a science to it.
Do you want any honey in yours?
No.
For those who don't know, Mel is honey in Portuguese. And Mel is one of my nicknames. Ooh.
Jesus, you are hangry. All right.
I'm a hangry sweet person. I think we did good.
So this is quite a spread. Do you plan to do this often? Or are you maybe starting to get geared up for starting some sort of tea book club or something?
I hadn't thought of the tea book club. That's a mighty fine idea.
All right, honey, this looks pretty impressive. That's really good. I think we should do tea time every day.
This was made using a Martha Stewart vegan cucumber sandwich recipe. And then just so y'all know, I'm not vegan. I just have a lot of allergies and vegan's easy.
That Martha Stewart's pretty amazing. So much so she just did the swimsuit thing. Did you hear that? Sports Illustrated?
Sports Illustrated, yeah.
At like 80. Go girl!
I look up to Martha Stewart big time. And if I could do a swimsuit thing at 80, wow. I wouldn't even do one right now. Maybe if I work on it, when I get to 80, I'll be like ready for it.
Gorgeous. You can do it. Let's do it!
Afternoon tea feels like an invitation to slow down and savor life.
Honey, I think that you are really good at tea time.
You think so? You would
Yeah.
enjoy another one of my afternoon teas?
And I think we should try to go to a place that has tacos or something and like inspire you to do like a taco time all the time.
I make tacos almost every Tuesday.
Well, 2 times a week though, that'd be good. No, your tea time, it was good. And it's cool to go travel. It opens your mind to so many things. And then next thing you know, it's part of your life. Good job.
Thanks. Let's keep traveling.
Yeah. Woo!